How's it going, everybody in the Philly Heat, the TTC? It's Perzo here. And before I get started on this video, I just want to give a quick congratulations to the New York Yankees on winning their 27th World Championship. They were a better team this series than the Philadelphia Phillies. But Phillies fans, you guys have nothing to be ashamed of. I love that team. They are awesome. Put it simple. They play their asses off. They go 27 outs. And they play like champions. And you know Harry and Whitey are upstairs smiling, smoking that cigar, talking about how good that team's going to be next year. They'll be back. They'll be back. So congratulations to the Yankees. But as a Philadelphia sports fan, there was no time to sit and sorrow. Sit and just cry, and you gotta get ready because you know who's coming to town. Like E-Rock said, but once a year, almost like Christmas. Almost like Christmas. Only this what's coming to town you hate. You want to see us beat them 100-0, and you know that even if we do, we still will have to hear about their 5 damn Super Bowls. That's right, the Dallas Cowboys come to town. Dallas hate week here in Philly. All week, even with the Phillies being in the World Series, you heard about the Dallas Cowboys. And, you know, it's a perfect storm with that team and that city and that fan base. They are the complete opposite of what we are. They are clean cut, whereas we are rough around the edges. They are arrogant, which you are. We don't have much to be arrogant about. I don't know, the last 10 to 12 years. We are a fan base that has remained loyal to this team forever. For the last 70-some years. 78th year, I believe it is, for the Eagles. 78th year for the Philadelphia Eagles. Most loyal fan base in the league. 1 championship in the last 68 years. 3 in our long history. 3. Whereas the Cowboys walked in, they were given championships. That fan base was given championships. You see, the reason we hate the Cowboys so much, and the fans, you know, you gotta look at it from our point of view. You guys, as far as we're concerned, it's easy to be a Cowboys fan. It's easy. You guys have 5 Super Bowls sitting in your trophy case. We don't have any. You guys are completely and totally arrogant to the fact that we have been the better team the last 10 to 12 years. You will not admit it. You guys will not admit it. You'll fight that to the end. And it's just the city, the town difference. You know, Philly's a blue-collar town. We're hardworking. Like I said, we're rough around the edges. Dallas, it's a southern type of style team, or a city, excuse me. They're very forgiving because they have those Super Bowls. They're just not as honestly, I think it means more here. It means more to the Philly fans than it does the Dallas Cowboys and their fans. And that's a fact. As far as I'm concerned, that's a fact. This game and this city and the way the city embraces this team is like nothing the Cowboys fans could ever do. You know, you guys talk about how classless we are and all this shit, and it's all been beaten like a fucking dead animal. But come to Philly, and I guarantee your opinions will change. You guys want to hear all what the national media wants to say. You guys all want to talk about how we threw batteries at Jimmy Johnson. Well, you guys cheered when Don McNabb got hurt. You guys cheered. And let me give you a quick history about that Michael Irvin injury, okay? We cheered when Michael Irvin got a hit, and when we thought it was a small injury, okay? As soon as it was clear he was not moving, the cheers stopped, okay? The cheers stopped. When he got taken off on a stretcher, the cheers continued, okay? They were cheering when he was being taken off the field on a stretcher, okay? Because you're supposed to clap and cheer when the guy's being taken off, okay? There were cheers in the beginning, yes. Was it wrong? Yes. You understand why Philly fans hate Michael Irvin the way we do. Think about it. Think about it. He walks around with his big fur coats, gloating about all the money he makes. Gets caught how many times using cocaine, and is still in the league. You Dallas fans talk about Michael Vick got caught 1 time doing a crime that he should not have been doing. He was in the wrong. He gets sent to jail for 18 months. Kicked out of the league. Michael Irvin gets caught how many times using an illegal drug, selling it, yet he never got in any trouble. That's the type of stuff we're talking about with you guys. It's two-faced. You guys, it's a double standard with Cowboy fans. If you guys are doing it, it's okay. If it happens anywhere else, oh, let's condone them, slap them on the wrist. That guy should be out of the league forever. You know, and that's why we hate you. That is why we hate you. You know, growing up, the Eagles are like a family heirloom in Philly. They were passed down to me. I had no choice. When I decided I liked sports and I was going to take this team on, it was handed down to me from my dad. My dad said, look, it's yours now. My dad loves them. My dad still tells me stories about when he was growing up, you know, about him watching the Eagles and the glory days and all that stuff. But now it's my turn now. When I have a son or I have a daughter or I have a nephew, I'm going to have to hand it to him. And he's gonna take it. And it's a completely different mentality than what you guys have. And I just hate Cowboys. I just hate it. All week, you guys would have thought that you guys beat us 44-6 last year. You guys talked all this shit all week long. And it's not a thug mentality hate. It's a different hatred. It's a hatred that we don't get the respect that we deserve from you guys hate. Because we could beat you guys 100-0 tomorrow on Sunday, and it would still not be enough. It would still not be enough. And as far as this upcoming game, actually, you know, I'll get into the upcoming game in a little bit. My favorite memories growing up as the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry, my all-time favorite, I'll never forget. Sitting in my aunt's house, wearing my little Ricky Waters jersey. And my aunt's a huge Eagles fan, and sitting there in front of her big tube TV, sitting in her living room, and I had a whole bunch of Eagles cards spread out on the floor, and I was just reading their stats. Michael Zordich, I loved him. I had a Mike Mamula card. I had a Bobby Taylor rookie card, and I just remember watching 4th and 1. The Eagles stopping Emmitt Smith twice, and me just flipping out. That was the first. I would say the first time I understood exactly what that meant, because I could see how happy it made my family to beat that team, to beat those Cowboys, to beat them in Philly, and that's what it's all about. It was all about defending what was ours. And the vet was our turf. The vet was ours. We hated seeing the Cowboys come in wearing those fancy little fucking throwback uniforms that they were wearing that day. It was the first thing out of my uncle's mouth. God, look at those ugly uniforms they're wearing. Could they be any prissier? Whereas you see us wearing our jerseys that day. They're the plain jerseys with the old eagle green. You know, the shirt down to the stomach, and just going out and playing smash mouth football. And Merrill Reese, they stopped them again, and this time they can't take it away. That, to me, is Philadelphia Eagles versus Dallas Cowboys. And come Sunday night, when I will be there, come Sunday night when we kick that ass, and we send you back home to your billion-dollar stadium with your tail tucked between your legs, you'll see. This is Perzo. I'm out. Go Philly. What's that? That's fucked up. And I'm a G, and you ain't got